Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly dose of celestial goodness. As always, thank you for joining me in this space and on this journey. I appreciate the time that you've taken to watch this video and in just joining me here weekly. I really do appreciate it. By now, it should come as no surprise that I enjoy talking about wellness and overall well-being. In this very space, we have discussed meditation, sleep, creating a sacred space, creating healthy boundaries, tending to your spirit, and so much more. Well, there's another very important part of wellness and just overall well-being that I want to talk about this week. And that is our physical well-being. Are you moving enough? What are you putting in your body for nutrients? Are you drinking enough water? And are you comfortable in your own skin? It has been said that our health is our wealth. And as we make our dreams come to life with our vision boards and our goals and our plans, we also need to make sure that we are around to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We want to make sure that we have the energy to take action on our goals and the physical energy to be able to participate in enjoying our life. I struggled for many years with body image and with trying to control my weight. I pushed myself to lose weight. I went on diets that probably did more harm than good for my body. And I ended up with a knee injury that is still very present today. You want to know when it's gonna rain? Well, ask my knee. But even when losing weight, I realized that some of my own perception of myself was in the mind. Other health-related issues also have occurred that have caused weight gain, and I would feel disappointment in myself and then some depression at how things were going. So I'll be honest here, I'm actually a really good cook. I don't tell everybody that, but anyone watching this will know. And I also really enjoy a good meal. So it's not just the health things, I actually really do like eating. I am not the person that you want to take traveling if you plan to just eat salads the whole time, because I am a true foodie. I want to try the local cuisine. I want to savor what that region has to offer, and I will enjoy it bite by bite, and say a word of gratitude for that meal and for the food nourishing my body, right? So I know that some of my physical health requires me to do things in moderation. As a Sagittarius, my sign is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion. We are the sign that definitely know how to overdo things. And with that in mind and with that awareness, it allows me to enjoy very delicious things, but also something will tell me, okay, now you need to stop. Right? And if you've ever studied econ, they talk about utility. And so really, as you start to have something, the less enjoyable it is. Like the first bite is like, oh, this is so delicious. But if you get to a point where you've like stuffed yourself, it probably doesn't feel the same, right? So you can be where you want to be with your goal weight, and you can still feel insecure about your physical image. I say that because I know that this is all a work in progress, and it's an ongoing work, and it's one where you constantly and consistently have to say to yourself, I am going to love myself as I am, but I will also work to live a healthy lifestyle. Okay? So the two things can actually coexist. And there's a lot that changed in my own life when I said, I'm cultivating a healthy lifestyle so that I can, and ... And I want you to finish that sentence. Why are you cultivating a healthy lifestyle? What is it that you want to do? For me, I want to be able to have the energy that I need to enjoy life as much as I can, as much as possible. I want to be able to work and support myself, but not feel so drained from that aspect of my life that I can't go out and enjoy time with my friends and with my family. So I also want energy to work on my creative projects. And I want to feel that I can participate in life. Many years ago, my mom and I went to Scotland and we went to Loch Ness. And to get to this Urquhart Castle, it requires a lot of walking and physical stamina, right? Now, my mom and aunt have also gone to visit the Great Pyramids, and my mom said the same thing. It required a lot of energy. So as someone who loves to travel, I want the energy to be able to go to see the places that I want to see and to be able to have the physical stamina to get there, to see the thing, to arrive at the place. So movement is also a very important factor for my sign. In fact, for all fire signs. If you're a fire sun sign and you're watching this, movement is almost essential for you. And why is that? A practicing medical astrologer who I know and who I admire, he said to me that movement is essential for fire signs because it stirs up the blood and creates the warmth that they're so known for. So it stirs up my blood and it helps to get my blood pumping. The symbol for Sagittarius is also the centaur, who is half horse, half man. And there's an analogy there that we have to tap into that animalistic side of ourselves and just run and roam and tap into our strength, right? So move as much as you can if you're a fire sign. Now, if you're wondering how to get more physical activity into your life, I suggest a few things. First, try a variety of things. Everything doesn't resonate with everyone. So you have to try stuff to see what you like. Try yoga, try dancing, walking, running, biking, Zumba, weights, rock climbing, and swimming. I swam in high school. It is an overall wonderful activity. And my mom sort of made me do it, but I'm very thankful that she did. So when you try something, make the determination for yourself whether or not you enjoy it. And if you enjoy it, keep doing it. Next, get the right equipment. There are some activities, they don't require any big investment from you. As a matter of fact, there are tons of free YouTube videos you can watch and do a workout. However, if you're committing to an activity, get the proper equipment. And it makes a big difference. So I enjoy walking and light jogging. And it's imperative in my case to have good shoes. Right now, the brand that I highly recommend is Brooks. I have the Ghost 13 shoes for women, and it always feels like I'm walking or running on a cloud. Bad equipment can actually cause injuries or cause you not to get the results that you desire. Next, don't be afraid to start. Take one step at a time and just keep going. If you fall off the wagon, get back up and keep going. I have a journal and I write down what physical activity I did, for how long, and roughly the amount of calories that I burn. I also write in my rest days and whether or not I took my vitamins. This process has helped me with consistency, and it has helped me to look back and see my progress and have something to feel proud about. So I highly recommend that. Next, you are not in competition with anyone except yourself. Do this for you. Do this for your health. Do this for your dreams. Do this for your future, your present and your future. Next, some days will be rough. There will be days when you don't want to do anything. get up and go anyway. If it's really bad, take it as a rest day. I have mapped out 7 days of the week, and I designate that 2 days will be rest days. So if I know I took a rest day early on, if I get to the end of the week, I feel drained, I do have another one to play with, right? So going, though, is literally half of the battle. And if you don't feel proud of yourself, know that somewhere across the ethers, I feel proud of you. And please, please, please remember that you can do hard things. Now, everyone has their own sets of needs and wants and desires. But when you're making your vision, please remember to include a space for your physical health. Physical health also includes making sure that you're drinking enough water and that you're getting the right types of food into your body. I am confident that you can do good research on proper nutrition, and the internet is wide open for that, or you can talk to a nutrition or a dietitian. And here's a few things, small things that have worked for me. Get a proper breakfast. That really helps to get the day off to a good start. And then take your vitamins. Talk with a healthcare provider to see what your needs are. Some of us, like me, need extra vitamin D, especially in the wintertime. I actually started taking prescription strength vitamin D supplements a couple years ago, and it's really helped with everything from my mood to my energy. So I highly recommend that, but it's good to talk to someone, get your blood test, and see what you need. B vitamins are also a really good one to have in the cabinet, because those also help with things like your mood and energy. And next, eat the colors of the rainbow. I heard this bit of advice once, and I put it into action at the grocery store. I can actually say that it helps with fruits and vegetables and making it fun. Now, this is all a work in progress, but small steps can take you to where you want to go. Now, one of the most important things that I want to talk about is actually water consumption. The other day I felt some kind of body pains, but they weren't really serious. I just felt creaky, like a door hinge that needed to be oiled. I also felt a little bit thirsty, and intuitively my brain said, you aren't getting enough water. Drinking water is not actually second nature to me. In fact, if there's a choice between water and something else, I probably would have the something else, to be honest. Especially if it's a ginger ale. I have such a love affair with the ginger ale, but this is about water. So, recently, I made a plan that I would have at least 1 day of drinking my required amount of water just to know what pure hydration felt like. Was that 8 cups of water, so 64 ounces? Okay, I know that adult humans are made up of 60% water, and our blood is 90% water, is made up of 90% water. But how much water do we actually need to consume to stay alive? That was the question. Well, the librarian in me, wanted to make sure that I found the right amount. So I did what most people would do. I went to Google. How much water should I be drinking daily? Easy enough question, but as soon as I was deep in the research, I found the answer really isn't that simple. It actually depends. It depends on factors like, do you exercise frequently? You may need more water than recommended to cover the fluid loss from sweating. You may also need to have another beverage, like some kind of sport beverage, that can add electrolytes to your body to help replace minerals that you've lost when sweating. What is your environment like? Do you live somewhere that's hot and humid? Because that may require that you drink more water. Are you pregnant or breastfeeding? You may also need more fluids. And are there other health issues that are going on with your body? Do you have a cold, a flu? Because those are moments when you definitely need more hydration. And what is your current weight? You may need to drink more water depending on your weight. The National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine have determined that adequate daily fluid intake is 15.5 cups, or 3.7 liters for men, and 11.5 cups, 2.7 liters for women. So 20% of your daily water intake actually comes from other foods. So other foods and beverages. So you may be eating vegetables or fruits that are water heavy, like watermelon. That's a good example. Now, if you don't drink enough water, you can become dehydrated. Dehydration occurs when you don't have enough water in your body to carry out normal functions. Signs that your body is probably dehydrated are dark yellow urine, headaches, dizziness, trouble concentrating and focusing, dry mouth, dry eyes, dry lips, increase in your body temperature, rapid heart rate, and feeling thirsty. Dehydration can cause low energy, and you can feel really fatigued and tired. And even your skin can become more vulnerable to skin disorders and wrinkling. Yes, your body needs water to carry out some of its most important functions. That's like getting rid of waste. Water forms saliva and mucus, and here's a fun fact: saliva helps us digest our food. Drinking water also keeps your mouth clean and your breath smelling fresh. That alone should be enough to convince you to drink more water. Keeping your body temperature normal. It keeps your skin healthy and beautiful. It lubricates your joints, and it protects your sensitive tissues. Do you know that water cushions the brain, the spinal cord, and more of the parts of your body you probably don't even think about? Drinking water is involved with hormone production and neurotransmitters that actually impact your thinking and reasoning. It also helps stabilize your blood pressure and heartbeat. A lack of water in the blood makes your blood thicker and more likely that your blood pressure will go up. It carries oxygen and nutrients to your cells. It aids in digestion. It helps your kidneys. So water dissolves the minerals and nutrients that are coming into your body, and it allows them to get to the parts of the body where they're needed. Then water helps your kidneys flush out all the waste from the body. It also potentially lowers the risk of diseases like diabetes, heart disease, stroke, kidney stones, and high blood pressure. Water also impacts your brain functions. Specifically, staying hydrated can actually boost your mood, improve your concentration, your cognition, aids in memory, and helps reduce stress. So what is my tip for drinking more water? Just do it. Whatever works best for you. Sure, add fruits, drink all your water in the morning, whatever you want to do. However, I would suggest stop drinking water about an hour before you go to bed. Thank me later. And so all of this is just to say that when you are considering the whole spectrum of like your well-being, like your spiritual well-being, your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, don't forget about your physical well-being. It is a part of the great equation. It's the balancing of our lives. And as a famous Arabian proverb said, "He who has health and he who has hope has everything." May the stars shine brightly over your week, and may you be hydrated. You beautiful, capable, but definitely probably dehydrated human. And as always, if you're liking these videos, if you're enjoying them, please continue to share, comment, encourage others to subscribe, I definitely appreciate that. So thank you, and have an absolutely wonderful week.